Hello, UNC-Chapel Hill, class of 2021. My name is Moustafa Bayoumi, and I'm the author of How Does It Feel to Be a Problem, the book that's been assigned to you this year as your common reading. I can't tell you what a privilege this is for me. To know that you'll all be reading my book, you'll be debating its themes, discussing its characters, making this book part of your education, maybe even part of your lives. That's a privilege that few authors enjoy. And it's one that I really treasure, especially so knowing that intelligent readers such as yourselves will be engaging the book. I'm eager to hear your responses when I come to visit you come September. When I entered university, this is quite some time ago now, we didn't have a common reading. It was also in Canada, so let me think back as to what we did have. We had snow, but not in September, that's for sure. We also had electricity, despite what somebody may have told you about Canada. But we had no internet. But we did have a lot of books. A lot of books. So we were able to read those books without the internet and without electricity. Basically, you wrote all over your books. And I still think that's a good method of reading. It's a way of making the book part of your own life. Now, when you read my book, maybe that's what you'll do. But what you'll also find is that the book is written about a group of people, and those people may be distant from who you are. These are young Arabs and Muslims from Brooklyn, New York. Or maybe they're not so distant from who you are. Like young people everywhere, the people I write about in my book are trying to figure out where they fit in this world and really what their values are. I'll be coming to Chapel Hill to talk to you about the book. And really, when I come, I hope you'll tell me what you thought about the stories of Rasha, Sami, Yasmin, Akram, Lina, Omar, and Rami. And I'll be sure to update you as to where all these people are today. Understanding who we are and how we fit in the world, or in this country, or even in your classroom, that's a big part of your own education. You may find people making all kinds of assumptions about who you are and what you're capable of. That's certainly true for Arabs and Muslims today. People make all kinds of assumptions about both Arabs and Muslims. But what I found when writing my book was the strength that a lot of these young people had in order to reject the idea that people would be writing their stories so that they could claim their narratives as their own. It was really an inspiring message. The other thing that I think is really important is also not just to be able to write your own story, but to listen to the stories of others around you, especially those of people who may have lives radically different than your own. Maybe that'll be part of your experience while reading my book. I certainly hope so. I'll confess that my dream reader finds something meaningful in the stories that I tell in the book, while also finding something out about herself while reading the book. Finally, you may or may not realize it, but you're entering an enormously privileged and important time in your lives right now. This is a time when the whole point of your education and of your time is to discover who you are, and to do so through intellectual conversation with all of the various wisdoms of the age, whether that be from the classics, from reading the classics, from your professors, from discussing things with your professors, with your peers, from debating things with your peers, or even from reading the different books, other books that you're going to you will have in your classrooms, such as mine. So, class of 2021, I'm really looking forward to meeting you and to hearing from you, and also to seeing you in September. And when I do come, I'm hoping that maybe somebody down there will finally be able to tell me definitively what a Tar Heel actually is. See you soon.